Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our supposed day one writer summit. This particular session was meant to be held on Friday, but we had network glitches, which was almost across Africa. So we are having it today. Guess what? Tonight we'll be having the confidence doctor with us. Author 22 books and counting. You cannot afford not to listen to her. If you're joining us, please leave a comment in the comment section. And if you are if you are just joining, do well to invite others. Send the link to groups. Let your friends, other writers on your status, let them know that we are live. I know that most of us were not expecting this, but I told you guys that I will make it up to all of us as much as it's nobody's fault, but it just has to go that way. All right. So tonight we will be learning about the confidence of a writer. There wouldn't be any better person to teach this topic other than the confidence doctor herself. And being a confidence doctor does not only qualify her to write this particular to teach us this particular topic, but majorly because she is author of 22 books. So if there is any better person to teach you this particular topic, how to build your confidence and how to become confident as a writer, she is the perfect person. So without further ado, I would like to briefly introduce the confidence doctor. She is Mmesoma IIechukwu, my amazing sister from another mother, wonderful human. I must say, she is the founder, School of Confidence. She is the convener of the Complete Woman Bootcamp, and she also has numerous activities she organized. The beauty of School of Confidence is that it doesn't only build confidence for adults and maybe people of high class. Confidence Doctor is very intentional about everyone's confidence at every level. The professionals, children, teenagers, young people, and CEOs. So for every aspect of your life, how to build financial confidence, how to build confidence, how to build your self-esteem, she has a course and she holds a class at intervals on these various aspects. So without further ado, let's quickly make welcome the confidence doctor. Welcome, ma'am, and the floor is yours. Thank you so much for joining.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Coach Ella. Thank you, everybody. It's such an honor to be here, and I just pray that network does not interrupt us much. In fact, let's not interrupt us at all. Okay, so this is a 30 minutes section, and please, can you approve my slide to come up? Is at the backstage.
Okay, Bami, are you there? I think he's
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. So today we are going to be talking about how to be a confident writer. How to be a confident writer. Okay. Now, my name is Mmesoma IIechukwu, like most of you already know. I'm popularly known as a confidence doctor, and I'm the director at School of Confidence. It's such an honor to be your teacher this night. And very quickly, I'm just going to go into what we have so that we just end at exactly 7:40. All right. So what is confidence? What is confidence? Confidence is belief. Okay. Believing in yourself, trusting in yourself, having faith in yourself. That is confidence. Okay, when I tell you that I have confidence in you, it means that I believe in you. I trust you. I trust your ability. I trust that you can do well at that thing. Now, we can believe in God, we can believe in people, you can believe in yourself. So, confidence itself is belief, it is faith. Okay, now who is a confident writer? Who is the confident writer? We need to understand who the confident writer is. And this is the writer who believes in his writing ability and greatly maximizes it. That writer who believes in his writing ability and greatly maximizes it. If you call yourself a writer, you need to believe in what you can do as a writer. You need to believe in your writing skills, believe in your writing style, and greatly maximize that writing ability. Very important. So a confident writer is somebody who believes in his writing ability and greatly maximizes it. Talking about maximizing your skill, how well have you maximized your writing skill? Some of you keep getting the knowledge about writing, but you're not really maximizing it. So you are not looking for opportunities, you are not even creating opportunities for yourself. So apart from looking for opportunities, are you creating opportunities for yourself? If you don't find, you can start your own stuff and let you be the one giving people opportunity. Okay, so greatly maximizing your writing skills. How well are you putting your writing skills into use? Do you do competitions? Do you challenge yourself? Do you go out there and put yourself out there and say, okay, this is what I do ghostwriting, I do editing? How well are you maximizing it? Because sometimes lack of confidence makes you not to be able to greatly maximize your skill. Okay, now how do you know that you are not a confident writer? How do you know that you lack confidence in your writing skill? Number one, identity crisis. Identity crisis. Now, when you don't understand the kind of person you are, the the kind of writing skill you have, you don't understand your writing skills, you don't even know your writing style, you would you would make mistakes because you would go out there, read other people's content, and then say, okay, since their content is like that and then mine is like this, mine is not good, forgetting that we are all different and our uniqueness is what makes us what makes people attracted to us. It's what makes us stand out. If everybody were the same, life would be very uninteresting. So our uniqueness is what makes you stand out. So when you don't know yourself, your writing style, your voice when you write, when you don't understand your brand voice, your brand name and all that, some of you have pen name, when you don't have something that differentiates you from the next person, it's a sign that you lack confidence. You are going to be lost in the crowd. People that are great writers we admire, they have a pen name. They have something we know them for. Okay? They have something that makes them different from the next person. So when you don't know your writing style, you cannot be confident. Okay, now the next one is comparison. Okay, if you start comparing yourself, this is almost synonymous to the first one. When you start comparing yourself to the next writer, you want to be like this person, you want to write like this person. Even if the person is your coach, you don't compare yourself to them. They can teach you the basics and you learn, but stick to your uniqueness. So when you start comparing, oh, this person has 5 books and I have one, it's not about having 5 books and you having one. The one you have, sell it well, do well with it, make a name for yourself with it. So it's okay to be challenged, it's okay to be inspired by people, it's okay to learn, but you don't have to compare yourself with anybody, because that's one thing that makes writers discouraged. Or somebody said, oh, I earned 7 figures from a writing deal I got, and then you're just earning 10,000 naira. I know you want to get there, I know you want to improve, but comparison has a negative feeling. It's more like bringing something and laying side by side, and you're saying, okay, this one has this one does not have this. What is actually the end goal? The end goal is not to find solutions to actually get better. The end goal is just for you to feel bad and wallow in self-pity. So if you find yourself comparing yourself to other writers, it's a sign that you lack confidence. Now, the third one, you are critical, overly critical. When you make a post, you yourself, you are your own critic. Now, I know you want to get better. I keep saying this. I know you want to get better. But you cannot be a confident writer if you are always criticizing your content. If you're always criticizing your what comes out from your brain. If you are overly critical, it's a sign that you lack confidence. So you create a post and then you start talking about after some minutes you read the post again and you're like, why should I even be writing this? And you delete it. You can't grow. You can't be a confident writer that way. Your confidence can't be healthy if you are overly critical. So people are not the ones criticizing you. You are not the one criticizing yourself. Always looking for one mistake or the other. And funnily enough, to other people, you are not this critical. To other people, you are not this critical, but to yourself, you're very critical. It's a sign that you lack confidence. Okay. Now, the fourth one, you are sensitive to criticism. When people come to your comment section, you made a content and they come to your page and they're like, because of the content you made, maybe they do not support your view and they drop a comment. And then because of that, you delete the post. Go and check everybody that has been dragged online for one thing or the other. Most of them are thick-skinned. They cannot say let them put down the post because somebody is not agreeing. The post has been made. Let the post do the work. If you don't agree, it's okay, argue and pass. But they can't delete the post. So if you are overly sensitive to critics, people saying this and that, and then it's making you cry for months, you are still wallowing in that pity. For months, you are still angry with yourself. Even if you made a mistake, and that will lead me to the next point, which is bad attitude to failure or mistakes. Even if you made a mistake, probably someone comes to your comment section after you've made a post that's gaining so much attraction, people are liking your post, commenting, and then someone comes and says, okay, that statement is wrong, grammatically or anyhow, the person is like, their statement is wrong. Or many people are like, oh, you made a mistake, and many people are just coming to say nonsense on your comment section. What would be your reaction? To quickly delete your post, or to just leave social media for 1 year? What exactly will be your reaction? So if you have bad attitude to failure or mistakes, it's a sign. Hope I'm still, can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but
Okay, okay, all right. I just wanted to be sure you can hear me. So now, bad attitude to failure or mistakes. Bad attitude to failure or mistakes. What do you do when you fail? What do you do when you make a mistake? Do you give up? Do you say you won't try again? Do you delete your post? Do you leave social media for 1 year? Because that's another thing. They'll say a lot is going on now. I need to take a break. And that's how they will drop their pen and you won't see them on social media again. You won't see them doing anything with their writing skills anymore. So bad attitude to failure or mistakes is a sign. When you fail, you rise up. You're not supposed to fail and remain there. So, for me, when I started to write online, truth be told, when you come online and you start writing, many people, you're going to see people come and say, okay, I don't agree with your view, or they will ask questions, or they'll just say something intentionally to annoy you. So if you don't know better, most times you'll be put off. But when you know better, like we are doing tonight, we are trying to make you have confidence in yourself as a writer. When you know better, there is every possibility that you will know how to respond if you must respond, and you will know how to handle it. So you won't say, okay, because they said something, you won't write on it again, or you unfriend them and all that. Everybody has their own views. So how do you react when you fail or you make a mistake? Now, the next one is stagnancy. If you find out that as a writer, you are not growing, okay, you find out that as a writer, you are not growing, nobody is calling you, um, people are not calling you, people are not looking for you, you are not having wins, you are not, even if as little as having like more likes on your posts, probably used to just end at 50 to 100 likes, and then you start getting 200, 300 on your write-ups and all that on social media or wherever at all. That's a win for you. But when you notice that there is no win so far, you're just there as a writer. And that's when we talk about stagnancy, we are saying that something is not growing, something has just been there and is not making any progress. Check yourself as a writer and be sincere. If you are not making, if you don't have wins for a long time, it's a sign that you lack confidence. Because as a writer that knows what he or she is doing, like I said, you have to put yourself out there, go for opportunities or create one yourself. Okay, there's ways to create opportunities for yourself. You must not wait for opportunity, and sometimes you have to go for opportunities. Try to have wins. Try to celebrate your small wins. If you're still a stagnant person when it comes to your writing skills, it's a sign that you're not a confident writer. Now the last one is settling for less. Settling for less. So this one now there's a lot of wisdom that you have to apply here. If you're just starting out, most times that if you're just starting out, you can't really be charging some amount of money, or you can't be expecting so much. However, if you know truly that you've gotten to that point where you should charge some amount of money, or you should go for some kind of opportunities, and you are just okay with being at the floor, it's a sign that you lack confidence as a writer. Because if you deserve to be in a place, and you deserve to be in a place, please go for what you deserve. Like when I started, for me, no, though mine is not writing, but when I started, I remember that I had 2 or 3 clients at the first time. 2 or 3 clients that were paying me 2,000. It didn't make me to say I won't try again. At that level, that was what I felt I could charge. And yes, people didn't pay much. Even with the 2,000, it was only 3%. But I didn't give up. I didn't even start because I was hungry. I just kept on doing it. At a point, now I know I charge 40 to attached that the highest of our courses in School of Confidence is 40,000 naira, and people still pay, even the one of children. Like this month alone, I've gotten like 4 children, and per child is 30K. What I'm trying to tell you is, what I'm trying to make you understand is that when you deserve to be somewhere, or you deserve to earn a particular amount of money, and you are still okay with self, imagine at this stage, building my brand to the point that I'm known and people are inviting me. I've written books. I have a school with 3 communities, and I have a functional alumni forum. And then I say, okay, because I want to just appear humble, I will not be charging. I'm not saying that charging what 1,000 naira means you're not growing, but I'm saying that when you know what you deserve, and you know that you want to get this opportunity, please maximize it. Please go for it. So when you keep settling for less, it's a sign, that you are not a confident writer. If you keep settling for less, I have somebody. She said she cannot charge people for her writing services because they are her friends. She's pitying them, or she feels they don't have money. And that's how they will take you. They know you are so good at your work, but because you don't have the boldness to charge them exact amounts, they will go outside there and pay other people the same amount that you're charging them, that they say they cannot pay, simply because you're not bold enough to tell them they should pay you that amount. So settling for less is a sign that you lack confidence. Now, the very most important aspect of this particular section is what we are getting into now, which is how to be a confident writer. And I made it into 5 C's. So we have 5 C's, and number one is clarity. Okay, you have to be clear on what you want. You have to be clear on what you want, what what you want, who you are, the kind of writing style you do, everything about your writing skills. You have to be clear. You have to know. Like, if you don't have knowledge on your style, if you don't have knowledge on your skills, you will make mistakes. You will not do your writing whatever right, because you are confused. So tomorrow you see somebody writing like this, you copy them. The other one is writing like that, you copy them, or even engage in plagiarism, because you don't know what you should be doing. But when you're clear, this is my message, this is my style, you stick to it. If there are mistakes, if there are things you need to work on, you work on them. So the first one is clarity. Be clear on what you want, know what you want, and do it, so that you will not be confused, so that people will not discourage or distract you. When you know your message, while you're giving that message, your style. Some people write in a style that is, should I say, almost a pigeon style, or they write in a style that is cool. Some people write anyhow you write, and this is your style, and people as much as possible try as much as possible to maintain your style when it comes to writing and improve on your style if it needs to be improved. Be clear, okay? Gain clarity. Number two is courage. Number two is courage. To be a confident writer, you have to be courageous. To be a confident writer, you have to be courageous. You have to be fearless. Now, one of the things that can help you build your confidence is acts of courage. Dare yourself, push yourself to become better. Those things you're afraid of doing, start doing them. If you're afraid of making a post on a Facebook group, or you're afraid of charging your worth, you're afraid of anything, do those things. That's how you get better with your confidence. If you're afraid of charging what you're worth, one day just charge it. Just tell them this is the price and don't back down on it. If they're trying to bargain, sometimes tell them this is fixed. And when you do it, it's your mind starts changing. Your mind starts to correct to know that okay, this is it, this is it. And before you know it, your confidence level will improve. So courage as a writer, you have to be courageous. You have to dare. Courage has to do with courage is the mental strength to take risk. Yes, is the mental strength, being mentally tough, mentally strong, to try new things you've not done before, but you push yourself to do them. Just like public speaking, not done it before, you start taking steps to do it in your church, in front of your friends, and all that. So, as a writer, what are the things you're afraid of? You can use this opportunity to write them down. Those things you are afraid of, and then you start doing them. You do it the first day, second day, third day, and you get better. If you're a Christian, you know the story of David. David in the Bible, before he was able to kill Goliath, he had killed lions and bears. And so he knew the God that made me kill lions and bears will also help me deal with Goliath. So courage is one thing that can help you as a writer, to build your confidence. Your acts of courage will definitely improve your confidence level. So what are you going to be courageously trying? Whether you are afraid or not, you do it afraid. Is it charging your worth? Is it posting? Is it to stop deleting your post when it has low likes? That one is another story for another day. You know, I'm no more. Yeah, I've gotten to that at a point when I started my online journey and all that, writing and all that on social media. I used to be that person that once I make a post and then it doesn't get likes, I delete it. But at this stage, I've moved past getting that. I've moved past, honestly wanting that validation. To me, making impact, influence, getting income, and just focusing on the major things. Because engagements are good, likes and comments are good. It's and be encouraging. It can even make you to get more opportunities like brand ambassadorship. People can pay you for ads and all that. But you see, whatever post you make, have a goal. Whatever content you put out on social media you've written, have a goal. Is this post for money? Is it for traffic? Is it for learning? What if it's for engagement? Then make it engaging. Let people be able to see it and want to engage. But if it's for sales, most times they don't comment, they won't like it, but they will. What you want is sales now. They will pay you, but they won't comment. So you can actually combine both. You can say, okay, I want engagement and I want sales. So make the content to be engaging. Did you ask a question at the end of your content? Can people actually reply? And is there a call to action to your content? So I've moved past wanting likes and all those things, and then when I don't get likes I delete it. I've moved past that stage to actually knowing what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and so it has made me gain more clarity and I'm more focused. Number three is celebrate yourself. Okay, celebrate yourself as a writer. Your wins are not small. I know we say something like small win. There's no small win anywhere. At any level you are, the next stage is a big win for you. So if you were getting 1,000 naira from your students or whatever you are doing in your writing skill, with your writing skill, and then now you're getting 5,000 naira from each person, it's something to celebrate. I'm celebrating the fact that when I started, I was charging 2,000 naira for a one-on-one class. Who does that? But now, one person is paying from, okay, for the basic confidence course, one person is paying 20. Executive course, one person is paying 40. So by the time I get people, they are paying definitely more than I was charging when I started. It's something to celebrate for me personally. So even if it's not something as big, maybe money and all that, the fact that you made a post today and you got one like, tomorrow you made a post and you got like 100 or 200 likes, it's something to celebrate. Be happy, reward yourself. Find out why is this one doing better than the other, and keep doing it. So celebrate yourself. If you don't reward yourself, you will get tired. Your body is more like an instrument. So if you're always using your body and you are not rewarding, and your body is not getting in return something, you're always using your body to cook, do exercise, read, pray, everything. You're using your body. Your body is an instrument, and you never ever want to reward yourself with something like your body seeing that, okay, um, she took me out today. Okay, she changed my wardrobe. She bought me a gift. You might think this thing is just something like a joke, but it happens. Your body can feel when you are overusing it. When you're in if you're friends with somebody and you know that that person is just using you, that's how your body feels when you are just using it without actually reciprocating in any way. What I'm trying to say is take care of yourself. Learn to reward yourself. Don't be stingy. As you are making that money, spend some on yourself. Be intentional about it. As you're getting wins, celebrate yourself, big or small. Now the fourth one is connect or collaborate. Connect or collaborate. Okay, on how to be a confident writer. Connect or collaborate. You have to connect with people that are like minds. Connect with them. Have a network of confident writers. And I know that most people that have gotten to that big stage, that great height, might not want to mingle with people that are still on this small level. You are there, you are a big writer, people know you, you are earning massively, and there's somebody just coming to say that she's not earning no, but she's just trying to manage. You might not want to be friends with that person. So I understand it. But if you can have a network of, I'm just seeing my slide, am I still on? If you can have a network of people that are confident and are willing to grow, probably you are at the same stage with them, but all of you are willing to grow. It's easier. Two persons is better than one. Both of you can now put heads together and say, okay, these are the courses we can take. This is what we should do. This is what we can collaborate to do so that we can grow. Connect or collaborate. Connect with confident people. Connect with people that are doing well. Even if you're not really in their circle, network, have access to them, have good relationships with them. Even if you're not in their circle, at least if you want to reach out to them, it's easy. Just get to that stage is enough. And if you can, collaborate with them. Okay, sometimes you might not always have the opportunity to get what you seek, but when you join hands with somebody that has gotten what you seek, when you join hands with somebody that has gotten what you seek, it's easier. Do you understand? So don't always want to do life alone. It's tough most times to do life alone. Connect or collaborate. Okay. Commit to mastery. That's the fifth one. Commit to mastery. Please, there are so many writers and the competition is high. When it comes to the writing industry, man, let me just tell you, 1,001 persons are on the writing industry. And they have not even yet hired people that are good. Talk more of someone that is still on the ground. When people want writing services, they have not hired people that have big names. Talk more of somebody that is on the ground. So what does this tell you? If you are still dancing around at the floor and then you are comfortable, that's why I said if you're not willing to grow, if you have stagnancy, it's a sign that you lack confidence as a writer. Commit to mastery. Know what you said you know well. Please, I hope you get this. Know what you said you know. If I say I'm a confidence doctor, it means that I've really had issues of timidity and I know how I came out of it. And then I've documented my process and I'm selling it to you. So whatever I say I know, I know it. I've read books, I've done so many things, and I'm still doing to not be on the floor. And even if you get to the big, so-called big stage or so-called great heights, you need to still be learning. Because if you get to, let me explain it. Let's say you are climbing and then you get there and you say, okay, this is the big stage. I don't need to grow again. People here will keep moving. They will get to where you got to and pass you and keep moving. And I know this is not a competition, but what I'm saying is, you, whatever God has given you, whatever you said you know or you want to get better at, please keep getting better at it. Don't be working with obsolete knowledge, outdated knowledge. If you say you don't want to grow, people on the floor will keep coming up, get to where you got to, and they will pass you, and you are still here. That's why I don't relax in whatever I do. I'm not the only confidence coach. Go to social media. Well, they are not much, but then go, you will still see people. But reasonably, when they want to talk about this niche, they'll mention me. Because I'm not relaxing. I'm not saying, okay, because they used to have written 22 books and the rest of them, that I will now relax. No. People are writing books and they're getting better. And if you're not careful, they will move past you. So I don't relax, and you shouldn't relax when it comes to knowledge. I'm not saying you should be a knowledge junkie, jumping from here to here, trying to seek knowledge and not applying the ones you've gotten. But I'm saying be intentional about getting knowledge and applying them. That's the way you get better. All right, so that's the end. I have two free resources for you, two books. My Confidence Bestie. This is a free book that will help you boost your confidence daily. The Daily Confidence Booster, My Confidence Bestie. It's free. Okay. And the other one is Chronicles of Confidence. That book is written by me, not me though. That book is written by my students in School of Confidence, the people that have graduated. They came together and they wrote a book, and they shared their stories based on confidence and self-esteem, their lessons and all of that. It's also free. So if you want this book, probably just you need to screenshot this particular section, abi this slide, screenshot it, and then send a message to the number on WhatsApp, and then you get two links to download it. So Chronicles of Confidence and My Confidence Bestie. And then these ones are paid. These ones are paid. These ones are paid for. 10 Commandments of Confidence and Self-Esteem. 10 Commandments of Confidence and Self-Esteem. That's 1,000 naira. It's also a book I wrote with my students in School of Confidence. I wrote the book with my students in School of Confidence. I shared 10 ways to can build your confidence and self-esteem, and they too shared their experiences on how these particular tips and hacks helped them. It's 1,000 naira. Now, for people that want to write books, I wrote 12 books in 2022. Yes, I decided to just write more of books. I didn't even know it would reach 12. And I was just writing. Some months, in a month, I could write 3 or 4. So I wasn't writing it every day. I'll write one. No. I was just writing as it came to my mind. And I found out that by December, I had written 12. So I just said, okay, fine. People have been asking me, how did I write 12 books? So let me just write a book on how I wrote 12 books to 12 months. But that doesn't mean that I came out in January and said, okay, that I'm going to write 12 books this year. No, it was just me writing as inspiration came. And I found out I was up to 12. And now it's now 22, which means as from last year, 2023 till now, I've written 22. I think it's 23 actually, because I have free books. So you can actually screenshot this one. Free knowledge is good. Paid one is better. There's more intentionality in paid ones. So you can screenshot this. And if you want to connect with me, these are my details on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on Instagram. You can connect with me and then ask questions. If you have any questions, I don't know. My time is up. If you have any questions, please drop them on the comment section. All right, I'm done. Thank you, everybody. If you have any questions, I'll gladly answer you.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. Confidence doctor, you never disappoint. You are too faithful to fail. Though
Ah,
you're not God. Like, this is a beautiful and amazing session. I love how concise yet insightful it is. Nobody who has stayed in this session from the beginning to the end would say they didn't grasp one thing or two. Because myself, my book is filled. I've been writing, and thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come by here and teach us so much knowledge. No competition, collaborate. Don't just sit back and say, ah. And some people even go as far as saying, God said I should not do this.
hmm.
Don't say I should wait. Which God is that that will tell you not to progress and say you are already at the forefront? You keep on moving. Don't relent. And this is not competition like the confidence doctor have said. It is about you having the understanding that you're not out there to please anybody, to outshine anybody. You're out there to be the best version of yourself and ensure you're shining your light so bright. So, every writer in this room and those that will be joining us shortly, if you didn't get anything here, we need to lay hands on you, because the confidence
Mm,
doctor, she really, really gave us in-depth knowledge. Remember, if you need any information after this session from her, you are paying for it. It's not because she's here and you feel, oh, now she's giving us free book, giving us gifts. I can always go to her inbox and ask her my confidence questions. You have to pay for her sessions. So any question you have, drop it in the comment section as we speak right now, because once she goes off here, you're paying thousands of naira in order to access her services and her sessions. It's not pride. This is someone that has done her homework. She knows this confidence thing like the tip of her finger. She can take you from your lowest point to the highest point. So you cannot afford not to be in the session where the confidence doctor is hosting. Thank you so much, ma'am. Confidence doctor
thank
Mmesoma
you.
IIechukwu.
Thank you,
It's
everybody, for having me.
Yes, thank you. Mata is saying thank you. Deborah is saying thank you, ma'am. Tonight's session, we enjoyed it. I'm glad you did. And I quite appreciate you, ma'am. I don't know a better word to say thank you, but we are grateful for tonight and we don't take this privilege for granted. Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome.
Have an
Thank
amazing
you,
evening.
everybody.
I'm not seeing any questions so far. It seems the confidence doctor was. It seems she'll leave soon. So if there is no question, I can't find any in the comment section. We will just move on with the short announcement. If you have a question, please leave it in the comment section. So far, right now, uh, we have done one of the sessions we missed on Friday, all thanks to the confidence doctor who gave us the grace to reschedule. So the next session we'll be having with Precious Oshika is tomorrow by 7 p.m. She will be teaching us why you should write a book and why. Why you should write a book and how. As a writer, if today confidence doctor have taught you why you should be confident, why you have to be confident, and why you need to stay confident. Not because so you pepper your enemy, not so that you flaunt it. That may be part of it, but the major part of it is so that you will radiate, like you will be confident in your skin and be able to grow. Because if you're not confident with who you are at the moment and what you're able to do for yourself, there is a very slim chance that you'll be able to move to the better version of yourself or improve your skill. Because it's only when you are confident about what you have that you'll be interested in improving and doing better. Not for anyone, but for yourself. In the absence of any question, we'll call it a night for today. Do well to follow the confidence doctor on all her social media platform. Don't go and look for confidence doctor. Type Mmesoma IIechukwu. Confidence doctor is her brand name, trademarked. So you can also type the confidence doctor. You will always find her post, but her name on social media is Mmesoma IIechukwu. Thank you so much for joining, and do have an amazing evening. See you tomorrow by 7 p.m. Do not be late. Some of you joined late. But tomorrow, I hope you'll not be late. Come, let's learn why you should write a book and how. By one of the finest authors of our time. See you tomorrow.